Hey, beautiful lovelies. I'm hopping on here today to talk about my personal business, Moonchild's Remedies and Tarot. So basically, my mission for the business is to be the spiritual guru, to be the insight, to share knowledge so that our community can grow and be better. My goal is to help you maximize your potential, maximize your manifestation, maximize your abundancy, all of that good stuff. That is my goal in my business. And to also kind of share my journey as a witch. To be that coven for people who don't necessarily have a coven. That is the goal. My business, I do tarot card readings, I do ancestral readings, general readings, love readings, I do career and purpose readings, I do goddess readings, I do a little bit of everything. I also do skincare. I do lotions and soaps and ritual baths for you guys. I also do teas and honeys for your teas. I'm also working on some more amazing projects that I can't wait to put on the website, that I can't wait to share with you guys. All of that good stuff. So if you are interested in my business, if you're interested in supporting, if you're interested in just checking it out to see what the vibe is, feel free to click that link down in my bio. Click my link tree, and it was the first button at the top should be my website button. You can click on that, check out my website. The menu button is in the top left corner for those who may not see it right away. I've worked really hard on my website. I've worked really hard on my products and making sure that they are amazing, that they smell good, that they are very beautiful. I test all my products on myself, on my own personal skin, and then I have a few of my friends that I also test things on. So just feel free, and if you want to donate, you can also donate. My cash app is $theblackqueerwitch for all those who want to kind of just donate and just support the podcast and support my business. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys for listening to me. I have been seeing you guys listening. I've been seeing your messages, and I've been trying to respond as quickly as I possibly can. Thank you so much for all of your love and all of your support that you have given me. I really do appreciate it. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Hello, beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to the podcast, the Black Queer Witch podcast to be exact. What's the tea? Happy Valentine's Day, beautiful. Happy Valentine's Day, lovelies. Happy Valentine's Day, your majesty, your liege, period. How are y'all feeling on this Valentine's Day? I hope you're not lonely. And if you are, I'm your Valentine. Just know that. I'm there to love you. I'm sending loving energy to you right now. Right now, I'm sending loving energy to you with my rose quartz in hand. I hope today has given you some peace. I hope somebody is showing you some type of love and appreciation. But let's talk about self-love. A lot of the time, we always searching outwards for love. Sometimes we forget how powerful it is to love ourselves. Um, how powerful and hard it may be sometimes to love ourselves, to accept ourselves. I know that we jump straight to loving ourselves, but sometimes we have to remember. Sometimes we don't even accept ourselves for who we are. So it's important to accept yourself so that you can love yourself. Today we're going to be talking about creating a sacred space, a holy space for self love. Um, Even for those people who live with other people, even for those people who don't necessarily have their own home yet, you still deserve a sacred space for self love. I'm gonna give you a few examples Um, for when I was living with somebody, and now that I'm living on my own in my own apartment. Okay. For those people who are living with somebody, I know it may be hard to create your own space, but if you have your own bedroom, make that bedroom your sacred space for love. Transform your bedroom into something beautiful. Go out, get you some art projects. Like right now, what I'm working on in my bedroom, I have bought a new comforter set. It's so pretty with some flowers and stuff on it with some white. Oh, it's so pretty. But right now, after I do this podcast, I am going to be working on. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but those flower mirrors that were been on TikTok, I really want to do one of those. So I went out. I went out and bought a bunch of fake flowers. I went out and bought me some mirrors, and I'm going to glow them all on there and place them up on my wall, uh, like that. Sometimes you got to spruce up the place. Sometimes you need to go in there. You need to go through your things. Go through that shit. Pull out that shit that you don't wear. Pull out that shit that you that no longer serves the purpose. Pull out that shit that you may have been holding on from a past relationship. Yeah, yeah, I'm calling some y'all out. Pull that shit out. Get rid of it. Let it go so that you can move forward. So that new love, new energy can flow to you. It can't flow to you when you got all this clutter around. It can't flow to you when you holding on to things from a past relationship. It can't come to you if you're telling yourself that you don't deserve love, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It can't come to you. You have to make way for love to come into your life. Um, Another great way is to kind of just create this space as you need it. From when I was living with my mother, the bathroom was my sacred space for self love. Um, so when I needed that self love, when I needed that times for me, I took my time. I went in there, I cleaned the space. I got on my hands and knees, I cleaned it until it was clean. And then I would draw my bath. I would um, get my bath salts, put them in my bath water. I would pray over my bath water, and then I would light my candles, my incense. I would have me a book, or if I was working on a project, I'd be on my phone going through like Pinterest and stuff, and just relax. It's so many times I done fell asleep in the damn tub, girl, because I was so damn relaxed in the tub. When you make that space to really like do some self care, you feel different. So if that's the case that you're living with somebody, make a space sacred for you um, as you need it. Period. Now, for those who live on your own, like me, I have a few different rooms that I use for self love. Um, One being my bathroom, one being my bedroom, and one being my kitchen. I love to cook. I have a huge passion for cooking and just loving people with loving people through food and through desserts. So one thing about me is I clean my kitchen every day. It has to be spotless. The dishes must be washed. The countertops must be cleaned off. My kitchen must be spotless every single day before I go to bed. Otherwise, I can't go to bed. I can't. I'm telling y'all, I'm not playing. I cannot go to bed if my kitchen is dirty. I also, in my bedroom, I like to keep my bedroom tidy. I have a windowsill that I used to keep some plants on, but I've turned that windowsill into my altar. And I keep my altar work on there, my magical works on there. I keep my crystals on there, stuff like that. Turn that space into something sacred. Like right now, I'm working on a flower mirror idea. I think I said that. I think I just said that. Anyways, yeah, I'm working on that. I can't wait till it's done. I can't wait to see how it's gonna look. It's gonna be amazing. Like I'm already smiling just think about how beautiful my space is gonna be, how new the space is gonna feel. And then for my bathroom, I keep my bathroom spotless. To have energy flow in places, you have to keep it clean. You have to keep the clutter to a minimum. You can't have all this stuff just lying around. You can't have all these old things just lying around. You know what I'm saying? Make you have to clear out the old so that the new can come in, period, basically. But yeah, I keep my bathroom clean, I keep my tub clean. Um, I like to do ritual baths, a lot actually. And for those who don't, who don't know, I do self love, not really self love, but love drawing ritual baths that are on my website. They smell amazing. I use different flowers in my ritual baths. I call them the seven powers of love. So it's seven different flowers that I use in the ritual bath, and I use. Oh, it just smells so good. I'm telling y'all, it's amazing. But anyways, yeah, you want to create those spaces though. You want to open up those spaces and those windows so that new energy can flow in and out. You know what I'm saying? Um, one thing I'm learning with working with Heather, or Hator, however you pronounce it, is that love comes in so many variations. It's not one set way of loving yourself. So like for me, it's cooking myself an amazing meal and taking a nice, beautiful shower and reading a nice book in my bedroom. But for you, that could be going on. That could be twerking in the kitchen. That could be twerking in the living room. For you, that may be drinking a nice hot cup of tea. Oh, excuse me. For you, that may be enjoying time with your family and with your kids or whatever the case may be. It's so many different ways, so there is no standard way of loving yourself. There is no blueprint to loving yourself. There is no blueprint to accepting yourself. Um, so don't think of it like, oh, I got to do this and that and the third. You got to make this list of things to do to love yourself because that's not the case. It's not the case at all. Just know that. And also know that shadow work is a way of opening up space to love on yourself too, by dealing with your past traumas and dealing with the things that you're pushing to the side and make sure you're trying to tell yourself it's not a big deal, but are actual big deals in your life. Work on yourself. That is also self love. I know it may be hard. It may hard to believe, but that's self love too. That's self care. That's appreciation of self. Um, when I was staying in my hometown, another thing I always did was I would always go to the zoo and the art museum. The zoo and the art museum were my safe havens in my town one of my city that I used to live in. I just love the art museum. I could walk through the art museum all day, just be there all day, looking at the same paintings and pictures all day. It was just an amazing place to be. And that's another thing that you can do too for self love and opening up space for self love is going to your safe haven. It's not necessarily your safe haven has to be necessarily like um, something outside your home. It could be like your basement or something, whatever the case may be. But find yourself a safe haven, and when you know you're in dire need of some self love, or if you're going through like a depression spell, if your anxiety kicks up, go to that safe haven. That's what I did. I will always go to my safe haven when I was feeling, especially when I was depressed. On days I would get really, really depressed. I would spend like 2 or 3 days in the bed and not get up off the bed. 2 or 3 days of not eating. Um, I would force myself to get up, force myself to get in the shower, and I would take myself to the museum. And when I tell you, every time I left the museum, I always felt better. I always felt like I always felt rejuvenated. So it's always great to have that safe haven as well. What is my last point? Hold on, I'm going through my notes, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I cover everything. I think that's it. Oh, also, when creating a safe space, don't forget to protect yourself. Don't forget to add some protection to that safe space. Um, I always have some protection in my kitchen. I have a protection jar in my bedroom, and I keep some protection crystals in my bathroom to keep those spaces sacred, 100% holy at all times. Um, so remember to protect yourself. Remember to take your spaces so that they remain sacred. After you have done, did the cleansing of the closets and all that good jazz. But that's it. Those are the points that I wanted to make. I really hope Valentine's Day isn't bad for you. But if it is, I'm sending you love energy right now. Because you are loved. You are appreciated. You're well respected. You're a queen. You're a dream. Period. You're loved, love. Even if nobody tells you that shit. Even if you feel like you're unlovable, you're fucking lovable. And I love you unconditionally. Period. With no conditions, I love you.